Hi everybody, I'm Akal Sahai with Be the Lighthouse, and today we're talking about the relationship between healing, vibration, and dis-ease. And I like using it, I like speaking it as dis-ease because that is to me what any physical illness literally is. As you may have heard in my other videos in my live stream, I woke up last Friday morning about 1:15 in the morning, literally with a hot dagger in my back, and it was, literally right there into my spine. And as I mentioned, I knew what it was, and it was a kidney stone. It didn't really make it any easier, especially then, it was because I couldn't keep anything down. So on the one hand, there was this staggering amount of pain in my back, but even in the moment, I knew that it was a test. I still couldn't keep anything down. I mean, I couldn't even water wouldn't stay down, but I knew that it was a test. I had um, full control of my mind, and that was what I did. And I literally, in a day and a half, and it was gone. And one of the things I did was visualize, this stone between my fingers, and just crushing it into dust, and it being nothing, But you mean, there's a choice, meaning I could have laid there and grunted and groaned about how it felt, or focus on feeling glorious, on feeling better. And it's because this is my experience of dis-ease, is that the larger the gap between where we are and where the larger non-physical part of us is, the larger that gap, the greater the dis-ease we will often manifest to help us close that gap. And because that's a lot of times is very much what it is. And again, my experience of things with the throat, it's very often a choice of our words. So to me, all of this is an exercise in consciousness. It's because, again, it's not where we've been or where we are, it's where we're going. And I mean, that however awesome the things we're experiencing now are, there's ever more awesome things waiting for us in our vortex. And so it's all about becoming a vibrational match to it. And that, to me, is what any kind of healing is, because it's not just mental, for physical. It's also, it's also emotional, meaning any and all kind of pain. It's often pain. It's the pain beyond the physical that is far more intense, life changing. That has a far greater impact on on us. It's all of these things, though. It's the thoughts and especially, more importantly, the feelings that we have about them. So once we begin to tap into our true infinite potential, we know that anything is possible, and we can have, be, or do anything and create anything in an instant. The kidney stone was literally gone in actually a little bit under a day and a half. I suddenly woke up about 1:15 Friday morning, and it's at about a quarter to 12, about a quarter to noon on Saturday, it was gone. I sat up, I finally got up, put my turban on, about my business. So that's why I say, the mind truly is the most powerful thing in the universe. And in this knowing that the power that creates worlds is literally at our fingertips, because it is. As always, know that you're surrounded by much, much love, and may you truly have the best day ever, because I know I sure am. I will see you soon. So,